goodness. Maybe we get started where we start from, right? Good morning, good day. Let's do this the right way, shall we?
The opinions of this network, their group, or other organization they may be involved with.
All right, we're having some serious technical difficulties going on. What's going on, friends? And how are you guys doing today? You know, it's all right for me, I suppose. I'm getting this set up real quick here at the studio. Boy, oh boy, we've been busy embarking on some madness lately. I might even share it with you guys, possibly. You know, harvest went really good. We harvested a whole lot of cannabis. And that was something that was definitely in the plan. We knew this was going to happen. We kept talking about it. We kept explaining to each other, my wife that is, what we were going to do, how we were going to pull down, when we were going to put down all of these. And when we were done, we pulled down a whole lot more than I thought. So, if you guys know, that's right. You're waking up with a Wayniac. That's good. And how the hell are you fuckers? I'm doing really good, actually. You know, I live in the land of the free. I honestly do. I live in Tombstone, Arizona. Hence why the Tombstoner down there in the corner. Yeah, you know, I live in Tombstone, Arizona, and this is the land of cowboy shit. We really got cowboys everywhere. So I wanted to broadcast and do something a little different. Wanted to show you guys some stuff a little different today. And life got ahead of me. You know, I don't even know where to start. I lost my cousin this weekend. So instead of working on content, on editing, I kind of just sat down and mourned, cried a bit, and had memory of Thomas. Not an excuse, but getting away for making content. Not really what I was hoping to do. You know what I mean? What can you do though? You know, people are going to die and things are going to happen, and we're going to get into that place where, you know, catch. Okay. We're going to get into that life where this is going to start happening, you know, and we friends and stuff. It's very valuable now that we speak to them with every word that we can and let them know that we do really care. Really weird because I didn't expect to be my Thomas. I really didn't. I figured it would be a whole lot of other things, a whole lot of other people, and I never imagined that my cousin Thomas would, you know, go and check out the Grim Reaper maybe before me. You know, and it's this weird feeling. You know, he was a youngster too. He was 65 years old. So to lose someone at that age, it's mind-boggling to me. You know, it's mind-boggling because we never know what science, our body, our mind is going to do. So take a look. It says 3 of you guys are watching, and I have no doubt we always have stalkers in our life. So let's make them.
Tune in daily to NOK's diverse podcasting lineup. Ganja News Update, Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern with Tara Simpson and Ron McNabb. Wake up with the Wayniac, Tuesdays at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific with Tombstoner Wayne Cruz. Crow 420, Tuesdays, 4 p.m. Eastern, with the Forgetful Stoner, Ron McNabb. Psychedelic Reporters, Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, with Hobbies Puppets and Tara Simpson. Peace, News and Views, Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, with Kim Cooper and Sir Stevo. Open Your Eye, Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, with Kim Cooper and Tara Simpson. Followed by Thursday Night Vibes, 9:15 Eastern, with Master and Mama Roach. Cannabis and Crime, Sundays at 8 p.m. Eastern, with Christine Terra from Machete Cat Productions. The IWK 710 Daily Sec airs nightly, 7 days a week, with international rotating joint host, 7 p.m. Eastern. Rise and shine, it's marijuana time. Wake and bake with Ron McNabb at 7 a.m. Eastern, 7 days a week. Thanks for tuning in to all the podcasting on NOK Network.
Well, if that didn't scare you away, I wouldn't know what would. But it says 3 of you are watching. There's no reactions. There's no shares. So that tells me that you're just sitting back there. You're smoking. You're stalking. You're trying to figure out, what's this guy going to do? Is he going to do something fun? Is he going to do something exciting? Is he going to say my name? Well, you made it back. And I'm very proud. I'm very happy. Those commercials don't drag you away. You stayed around, and that means you want to be here. Thank you, by the way, and that's pretty cool. I do appreciate that. I appreciate you. And I got up today and I was like, what are we going to talk about today? What can we possibly get into? It's not dark, not dreary, not sad. The one thing we can get into is that our community as a whole is making leaps and bounds, guys. We're opening our mouth and we're doing what is needed for the nation and for the people. Excuse me. If you do not live in the U.S., then you're probably wondering, what's this guy talking about? And then maybe that's the way it's supposed to be. But living in the U.S., you have to realize that we live in a land of freedom. And there's some stuff that we have to do to make that freedom so very, very, very powerful. It's using our words. I know it sounds cheesy. It sounds like when we talk to a child, right? Use your words. But it's important. It really is important, because the thing is, when we stop using our words and we start turning into animals, we start losing the thought of these thumbs and we start doing stupid shit. And I think we're better than that. I really do think we're better than that. Guys, if you are seeing this right now, like it, share it, love it, and hang out for a little while. I got 55 minutes, but we're just going to hang out. We're going to talk for a little bit. We're going to ramble on, as Led Zeppelin would say. And that is the idea today. I plan on rambling on a little bit, talking about a little bit of nonsense, a little bit of whatever you guys want to talk about. I'm not using a secondary device today, so I'm not able to watch or do comments. But at the same time, I'm here. Oh my goodness. All right. We got one thumb up. So therefore someone was listening. Thank you, viewer. Thank you for listening, and thank you for joining along. That is really cool. You know, from where I'm at, I can't share. I can't do reactions because I'm using a single device at the moment. 5 minutes of this. So I hope you're holding on to your seat. Today, I'm going into what they call Sierra Vista, Arizona. Sierra Vista is right over the mountain. It's borders Mexico. So what we're doing is I'm going over there to take care of some business. I have to go over and put in a prescription. Not only that, is it my doing the prescription, maybe a little grocery shopping at the same time, going over there to buy, an extended magazine for my pistol. I know, right? You thought I was going to say something different. And at the same time, I'll probably take care of what's needed. I try to travel to Sierra Vista at least once a week. I do like it over there. It's a lot newer, and they have a lot more things there than we have in my town. My town is definitely limited in what we have, and that's okay. But the thing is, if you want more, you're going to have to go out and get more.
Advertising space available at NOK. Contact us for a rate sheet at knocknetwork.com. Send us a message on our social media platforms or email us at info@noknetwork.com.
Did I lose you? I hope not. I hope you came back. I hope you're still here. Whew, boy. There's a lot going on in the world. There's a lot that I want to be a part of, and there's a lot that I don't want to be a part of. The one thing I wanted a part of is that I got a spot of land across the street that I can see and that I own. And I had a young man come over yesterday, he and his wife, and they weed whacked the hell out of it. I mean, some industrial style weed whacking. I couldn't do it because my weed whacker is not strong enough to go through the weeds that they did. They had a riding mower. They were able to ride over there and really clean it up and make it look nice. Now, it makes me respect the fact that these kids came out and worked really hard because these are youngsters. So it shows you that there's still youngsters out there willing to work hard. Made me feel pretty good. I actually did not mind handing over my money to them, believe it or not. It was one of those like, right on, this is cool. Now, what do you got going on? What are you going to do? You going to go out and see your friends? Or hopefully you do like I do. On your days off, I do a whole lot of nothing. I really don't talk to people. Because when I'm working, I'm out there on the street, I'm talking to people, I'm shaking hands, kissing hands, and babies, and doing the whole thing. So when I'm off, it's the last thing I kind of want to do. But there are some stoners you made the reactions. You're doing what I asked. Thank you so very much. There are some stoners I've been hanging out with lately, and I did not get to upload it today. I'm hanging out with Shauna, a really amazing stoner. And if you guys already know, Sir Steve-O, come on. You guys know that that's a regular for me. I hang out with the dude as much as I possibly can. I just love to be in his orbit. We got Silos, who is a real fun stoner as well, who definitely is helping us along. Now, I know you're probably thinking at this very moment, dude, what are you getting at? I could tell. I could read it in you guys, in your mind. You're like, and your point is, well, my point's going to be made here in about 99.8.7677.9 seconds. I don't really know if that's true, but I'm working on making a point right now. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do two things. I need to plug something in, but I'm going to leave you with something to think about.
Are you a Northern Ontario resident searching for credible information on cannabis as a medicine? No Sir is here to help. Established in 2013, Northern Ontario Cannabis Education and Resources is here for you. No Sir Director Kim Cooper brings you 45 plus years experience utilizing cannabis as a medicine, and she is spreading that education across the North. Activism, referrals, resources, and more at No Sir. Don't be a jackass. Say no, sir, to propaganda with No Sir. Find them at www.nocer.ca.
I know you're out there and you stuck around. Pretty cool, huh? Thank you, by the way. I had to plug a few things in, make sure that we are safe for future driving. Excuse me. Wowzers. So back what I was saying is those stoners I was talking about, those people. By the way, you're all in this category as stoners, but we are going to do high noon sessions, and I would love for you to join us. Wherever your high noon is, we will celebrate it with you, and we want you to celebrate it with us. That means getting out there and having a whole lot of fun and broadcasting it using the moniker of Getting the High Noon moniker, because we'll get it out there to you. At least we'll try our hardest to get it out there to you. It's going to be a video insert that you play. It'll just pop up on your screen that you can use just to remember who, when, where, and how that's right, High Noon Stoners are going to be around. So now at the moment, oh my goodness, my good friend, Miss Loretta Ridgway is here. Good day, good morning, and good afternoon, my beautiful friend. How are you doing this fine day? I hope your day is going really good. I hope you're having fun. I hope you're doing whatever you got to do to have that fun. Oh, wait, if I forgot.
Hey, hi, my name is John Mark, aka Sublimator Warrior, and I would like to welcome you to Smoke Signal in Tyendinaga.
One dab make your whole dome drip sweat. One dab make the homies all dip set.
Smoke Signals, Tyendinaga.
Smoke Signals, Tyendinaga.
Smoke Signals, Tyendinaga.
Ooey, ooey, gooey, that's a sticky dab. Might just have to put this one on Instagram.
Smoke Signals,
Go ahead,
Tyendinaga.
hold it in, feel it in your wrist.
Smoke Signals, Tyendinaga.
Check us out in Tyendinaga. 55 Highway 49 in Tyendinaga. It's on the res, and we're open from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. 7 days a week.
Yeah, well, we made it back. You guys didn't leave again, so thank you. That's saying something. That's pretty cool. You know, some of these messages that we're getting out there are very important. Some of them are important to the people putting them out there. So I need you guys to understand that. So do me this favor if you can. All right, let's get this out of here. Hold on for a moment. I'm in the middle of doing this. Now remember, when I do this alone, guys, I'm totally alone doing this. I don't have a producer. I don't have a backup person. So whatever. So take a look. There's 7 of you watching right now. That means if there's 7 of you truly watching, and you're really watching with me, with 3 reactions, that means you can do me a favor, do us a favor, and make this 8 of you watching and turn this algorithm upside down and give me 8 reactions, 8 thumbs up, 8 fuck you Waynes, 8 hearts, whatever it is. That's kind of what I'm asking for right now. That's only going to help. Now, here's why. I'm not begging for them, but I'm asking because they do help. What happens is when you do that, it helps put it in the algorithm. Good day, Miss Rebecca. How are you doing this fine morning or day? Hopefully you're having a good day and you're celebrating the day worthwhile. Remember what I said? Oh, you're doing it. Thanks, guys. You're doing it right there. 5 likes, 5 watches. Good. We're good. I'm okay. I could now survive. So this fine morning has been glorious. I woke up and there was this insane cloud or marine layer that came in. We had a fog layer that came in, and it was very much like a scary movie. Man, I love that. I wanted to go out in it, but it was a bit early for me to get out there and do that. You know what I mean? So it good afternoon to yourself. Thank you for hanging out with me and coming and saying hello to me. You know, if you guys didn't know what I do and you're wondering, well, what's all this about? What is truly all this about? It's more than the things you've seen. It's more than what you think you've seen. It's like this. we have exactly what you're looking for at the High Noon Stoners. I hope you would join in, be a High Noon Stoner with us as well. Becca, I would love to have you as a High Noon Stoner. I'd love to have you in our little gathering of folks and getting out there and pushing the word. You know, it's going to be a movement. Watch, it's going to pick up. People are going to get the hint. And I don't know about most people. It's like that time when middle of the day, I have this thing that's around 2:00. It happens most of the time. I will suddenly get this, oh man, I really want a beer. And on top of that, man, I really want a beer. I will get this, fuck it. That's when I've realized that my fuck it button has been depressed. And suddenly it's time to figure out what to do with your day. So what I do is at that point, I do not have a beer, but I'll carry on with my mission until I am done with work or done doing my daily activities. And then, that's right. You know what? It does sound great. And I think it'll only help us all get our word out there and have our friends hanging out because everyone wants to be a streamer. Okay. Everyone wants to get out there and get their message and their voice out there. Whether you're using the internet for that, or you're using it just because you don't have any friends even, or maybe you don't get to leave your house, then this is a perfect way for you to join into a network of friends that are doing the same thing. Stoners, that is. You're already here at the NOK Network this morning. You know what? And thank you so very much. That's pretty cool that you're here because we do appreciate you because there's so much talent that goes on here at the NOK. You have daily sessions on the IWK, you know, which is really cool to put it away for 30 minutes a day on the IWK with Sir Steve-O. That's the one IWK that I prefer to follow in with. You know, it's not that no one else does it the way he does it, but Steve-O does it the way Steve-O does it.
Are you a Northern Ontario resident searching for credible?
Oh, I'm not. You know, I hit that commercial once before, and, you know, we don't need to play it for the secondary time, but we do need to get into the action that makes us worthwhile this morning. I know you came here to see some stuff. People are like, Wayne, we want content. That's what we came here for. We know that you make content, so where's your content? And then I'm like, oh, shit. Well, you can't get mad at me for it. What you can do is
Hey y'all, how you doing today? Hopefully your Friday is going to be outstanding. Hopefully nothing gets in the way of it. Like, you know, the Pony Express running late. Or maybe the Pinkertons are following you. Or maybe you're on Santa's bad list. However you call it. Come to Tombstone, Arizona.
You thought I was joking, huh? No joking allowed. You know what? I got to tell you, I've been having so much fun watching all these cowboys that I work with. These guys really have some bad skills, whether they're roping, they're spinning guns, or they're talking to the crowd. It makes me wonder exactly where I fit in. Well, I come to figure out I fit right in. I fit right in with these guys because these guys are doing what I'm doing. The idea is that we're sending out this message, right? The message is nothing.
Looky here. I made it to the most famous place in the wild, wild west. The OK Corral. Do you know what happened here, yes? Of course you do.
Well, no, I don't. What happened here?
The OK Corral. It is a place that they celebrate a triple homicide every day of the week, where these four brothers decided to have a shootout with a bunch of bad men.
Okie dokie.
No, the OK Corral.
Okay.
Yes, it's that, the OK Corral. This is a famous corral where they would hold horses and all kinds of things.
Right.
1 hour later.
Here, right at the spot.
No, it didn't actually happen in this spot. It happened around the street in a dark alley.
So it's the not okay, but okay.
Well, it is okay, but not necessarily here, you know?
But it's over there.
Well,
okay.
Yes, it's a dark alley around the backside of the building. Everybody knows this. Well, maybe not everybody knows it.
So it's the okay alley.
Oh, that's a tough one.
Man, oh man, I miss having hobbies around. That's someone I could be around every day of the week. He does not annoy. He's just pure fun. He has this energy where he doesn't try to take over. I love him. God, he's so much fun. If you guys don't know who Hobbies the Puppet is, get out there and check out my good friend Hobbies the Puppet. He's doing a really cool thing, really original thing. Now look, there's 6 of you guys watching. There's 5 reactions. Thank you, good this morning. Do me a favor, if you guys can share this and get this out there. Most likely, I won't share it till after the broadcast is done because I won't have a chance to get out and share it because my other device is currently charging. So I'll get out there and basically I will share like a madman. I will get out and start putting it a little bit of everywhere. And then my idea, I'll even get it places that, yes, Turdell and Hobbies together. Can you imagine that on the same stage together? I know we had a whole lot of fun creating that. That was one of those things that, as we were doing it, we were talking about what could be funny. How could we get people to enjoy what we're doing? What could we do? And I thought, well, what about a commercial break?
What we have here, the GSX 7775. It reaches speeds beyond all magnificent speeds. It will get you to Night City in no time at all. That's right, if you order now. But just wait, there's a whole lot more.
I know there is generally a whole lot more to it. But the one thing is that we can do together when there's that whole lot more, we can realize that we can put it down and we can put it down. When I say put it down, I'm talking about like, laying it down and let people know that you're here. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you got to spend this message. The messages that I try to be with people is I try my hardest not to, what's the word I'm looking for? Not to overdo it, not to push it, because some people don't really understand. Then when I get talking to them, they're like, oh, I get it. It's promotion. The thing is, when we're promoting ourselves, it can seem like we're just pushy or pushing ourselves. The one thing is, if you have an army of people that are sharing for you and that are getting out there and giving you reactions, man, that really helps, doesn't it? That's actually how it's done, especially if you're one of the streamers that are actually trying to put some stuff out there and be noticed. We're 27 minutes in a 55-minute broadcast. Thank you so very much for joining in with me today. If you didn't know where to find me, most of you have a clue. Some of you have an idea. I started a page in 2016. Yeah, 2016. I started streaming in 2016, and that was a live stream blog on cannabis. And it was before there were these legal parameters. The reason it was a private group, so I could do cannabis and do these things, because of everywhere else that you went to it, those legal parameters that I was talking about end up biting you in the arse. Find me here.
Spark it up and pass it around. Let freedom's torch make its round. With bong hit time for 20 and good.
I would have to tell you, that's the message I want to send out to my friends. With 6 of you guys watching, 5 reactions, 28 minutes into a 55-minute broadcast across the universe and across the internet. And I hope it's going all right where you're at. Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully you know what we're doing. Normally this is a broadcast of nonsense, okay? I try to talk about a little bit of everything, but I try to keep it positive. The one thing is, in positivity is this thing where it's addictive. When you're positive and you start hanging out with people, eventually people will figure out that it's a winning tool. And suddenly you'll see people that were not that way suddenly being positive. You will see people like that sharing ideas the same way as you. Oh my goodness, Miss Karen Donaldson. Thank you so very much, my beautiful friend. There's people like you that I see on the day today that I find in the thread floating around in there at different hours of it. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. If it wasn't for you guys, I would definitely be up here alone. I don't mind talking alone. And I don't mind taking in awkward silence. But I think what we need to talk about is loving each other. You know what? When you love each other, I know it sounds so freaking hippie-like and hokey. Most people go, dude, I don't get it. The one thing is what we all get, one thing in common, I'm telling you, is how to keep it green.
Lefty road through dust and sun. Cowboy life, but ain't done. Came from Cali to Tombstone Land. Podcast mic in his hand. Tales of guns and smoky trails, cactus shadows, dusty veils, lights the pipe green and wild. Wayniac's words fierce as a child.
Oh, you did it again. You made it here. And I'm so freaking happy that you guys are here. 31 minutes into a 55-minute broadcast. There's 7 of you. Okay, take a look. With 7 of us, we can create some amazing stuff. 7 of you means we can get those reactions up there. That means we get the algorithm going. You can get more likes, more shares, blah, blah, blah. Okay, look, I'm not making money off any of this. I am not monetized in any way because I do things that Facebook deems as unsavory. So therefore, I don't get to get any of those beauties. So when people send me coins or when people send me stuff like that, it's cool. I get it. But the thing is, I am not part of that algorithm like that. Now, I have a few pages but then again, when you're dealing with firearms, cannabis, these are things that Facebook really does not like. So with that's how I have content that I use. The sharing of the content between you guys, between me, and a few other pages. Okay. That's the key. Is sharing this stuff across there so we can share it with other people and then other people will share it likewise. Now take a look. Someone asked me yesterday about what goes on in my town, what made my town famous. Is it the movie Tombstone? Blah, blah, blah. So instead I thought I would share. That one act, 144 years ago, put us on the map. Made a movie. Put Wyatt Earp on the map as a social justice warrior, as a mercenary, as a vendetta man, as an outlaw. It started the passion between the cowboys and the law. At the time, Geronimo was up in the mountains, and it was a distraction because the government was trying to come in here and they wanted Geronimo out of the mountains, but they used this as a distraction. It's called the Cowboy War. Ike Clanton and about 20,000, I'm guessing more, less, across the globe. Probably closer to 2,000 if they're lucky, maybe 200 cowboys decided they were going to take care of an issue on our town. Wyatt and his brothers got caught into it. They killed young Morgan Earp, which was terrible. So, the vendetta ride, that's what put our town on the fabled map. Now, a lot of people are like, do you guys do this every day? All right, get out of here, Mr. Whatever you are. Get out of here. We don't want cheap viewers here. We don't want none of your cheap message. You can so suck a big, huge, filled semen bag of skin, you fuck. When you try to get up on these pages and shop your stuff up there, all it does is piss people off, especially people who are putting the work in. You just want to go along and, hang out in their streams. I get it. That's what we call trolls. I know. So what do you do with a troll? You deal with them? Do you laugh at them? Do you let them in your circle? No, you don't. So many times people are like, well, the cowboy thing, did it really happen the way they said it happened? We don't really know. That was 144 years ago. How are we to know what happened the way it happened, where it happened, when it happened? Because it was 144 years ago. So with that being said, we just got to go on the side of what we want to believe. We got to go on the side of what would be right, the thing that would be sane. When I say sane, you have to think about the nation at the time. The nation was going through turmoil. We had to deal with a president that had just been assassinated. The nation was going through this big, huge jump because the world was changing right before their eyes. You had all these war criminals and war boys all running to an area that they couldn't go and stay anywhere else. So they came to the South, which was here in Mexico. So it's pretty crazy. But by the way, this is not a history lesson. No, not at all. Not a history lesson. This is just me talking about, what put us on the map. We're 36 minutes into a 55-minute broadcast, and you guys are hanging out with me. I'm going to keep reminding you on that because hopefully you know what's up. I don't. Okay, so here's what's going down in my world. I figured I was going to go out today and take care of these things. Like I told you, I was going to go to Sierra Vista. Actually going to go to a few gun stores, take care of a few things. My one thought was I want to take my wife out to lunch. I want to spend time with my wife. I try to spend as much time as I can with her because in my profession, I'm gone a lot and I'm not home a lot. So, and the prospects of dying in a gunfight, no, I'm joking. I want to make sure to spend my time with my beautiful wife when I can. Now, the one idea that I try to tell people is come and hang out with me, be a part of what we're doing, join in with the fun, and you'll get it. And a lot of people are like, what do you mean? Thank you so much, Miss Becca. And what I'm talking about is that high noon stoner thing that I so want you guys to join in on with us. I want everybody to get out there, get the moniker of the high noon stoners, because take a look. It's the one thing that we can have together. We all have 420 together. We all have 710, but so many of these pages, so many of these groups have just made it abundantly clear that they want to be the first and the best. The thing is, no one is the best, because what happens is when you do that, all you're doing is alienating yourself. So what I try to do with my friends is let them know that there is no best, there is no better, but there's a few things that you can have. And a few things you can have is street performance. Check this out.
Promise I'll be kind of quiet.
Oh, just let me do the talking.
Oh, let him do the talking. Oh, shit, Winslow. Pardon me? No, I didn't point at you. I don't shoot my camera at my friends. Only the people that are in front of it that are meant to be in front of it, not strangers. Unless you want to sign a waiver, I can have you sign a waiver and you can pay me $700 to put you in my video if you like.
Oh, you're making the video?
But $700 to get the video done.
How about if I can just watch you?
For $500, you can watch me. $700, you can be in it. You can even be a part of it. $500, you can watch. $350, you can. You have a nice day now. No, I didn't shoot him. Come on. That's why I get paid nothing. Well, looky here, y'all. Old Tombstone.
As a street performer, we get bombarded with people constantly. People that are history buffs, people who are there to, they think they're going to heckle. Now, if you're going to heckle me, you need to be pretty damn fast because I'm pretty good at it. Now, I get it. People want to heckle, and that's a really beautiful sign. I love the history buffs, and then you get the little old lady and the little old man that want to come there because they're looking at a cowboy, an honest to God cowboy. Now, some people are looking for a dream. I think most of us have found the dream. I think we're living in it. I think most of us have this opportunity in our day, whether you're losing family members, you're losing friends, or you're gaining friends and you're gaining fortune. You're gaining work. You're getting new things. You get a new car. See, these are all the ups and downs that we go through. Here on the NOK, you can see all this stuff daily. You know, there's a lot of streamers that stream just like myself. You can see a whole lot of them. Check out, that's right, check out Sir Steve-O if you get a chance. I do love it. I mean, there's a few more out there that you can watch, Sir Steve-O, and they do that, you know, they got to open your eyes. There's a whole lot. You got a whole bunch of machete cats. I mean, oh my goodness, we got a lot out there for you guys to watch. So just tune in any time of the day. Check it out. You can get a kind of an idea of what times. You got Rasta Rhino in there as well. You also got Kim Cooper. You got all kinds of stuff going on, guys. You got people all having fun. And by the way, it's custom tailored for you. You can watch whatever you want, when you want, how you want it. We're 41 minutes. Sorry about that. 41 minutes into a 55-minute broadcast. Thank you for joining me, guys. You guys have definitely helped me out today. We got the viewers up there where I wanted them. Thank you. We got the reactions up there where I wanted them. Thank you. So I could just kind of sit back and go, thank you so very much. I know. You're like, what the hell is that? I really don't know. But, you know, today is one of those glorious days. I can't wait to get out in the sun. I hope you can too. So what you all did by giving me reactions is that you almost guaranteed this, that I'll get at least 200 to 300 views today. So thank you. That alone makes me feel good that we get the views. That's those reactions up there, by the way, right there. Those little thumbs up and those hearts that you guys are throwing out there. That's how it works, by the way. That's what gets your algorithm pumping. That's what gets people watching. That's what gets you kind of higher in the stream. So at the end of the day, I do hope to go look this around 4 o'clock today. I'm hoping to get at least 150 views. If I get 150 views, I'm going to do something special for my friends. And here's the deal. 150 views, that's something special for my friends on the Keeping It Green channel. And that's also where the High Noon Stoners are going to be. I want you guys to come out and join us as High Stooner. Oh my goodness. Take 2 as High Stoner alumni, guys. I want you to be there for the fun. I want you to join in. I so want you to be a part of it as well, because I think it would be really cool. I think it would be a really cool way for us all to share our content, share our ideas, get our ideas pumping. And when you get your ideas out there and you get pumping, you get notoriety a little bit. It feels really good. And then what kind of works for me personally is the fact that we get to have some fun together. Thank you guys for joining me today. We're 44 minutes into a 55-minute broadcast. You're joining me, Wayne Cruz, the Wayniac, on Keeping It Green and the NOK Network. You can also see us on YouTube. You can find us all over the place. The one thing in common is that us people who stream, we're just so valuable to each other because we're helping each other out in the way that we need to help. If you're not streaming and you're just viewing people's streams, when you get in there and you like and you share, you're helping those people who are streaming. Now, if you're a streamer and you go in there and you like and share, it does 2 things. It gives a reaction for us, the viewer, and for the person streaming it. And it actually gives for you as well, because you'll get that same thing. So when you go under Facebook and you look under you will see how many streams you've done. You'll see how many posts you've done. I've done 7,000 posts, guys. I didn't know that. Wow, that's a lot. What can you do, right?
Cochise Hotel. Established in the summer of 1897 or something in the whereabouts of.
If you're looking for a home in
This is a historic, registered landmark, maybe even a ghost town.
are the best around.
Once this porch faced a major railroad and a shipping hub for the pens of cattle and wagons and ore. Imagine the smell.
Sam and Donna,
Here rested on this, the front guests would sit on this here porch and take in the Arizona summer. Now, a private residence offering a unique bed and breakfast events, private parties, museum tours. Just remember, King Franco has all your needs covered.
You're out in the dust with me, the Wayniac. You see my friend Loretta writes down there. Okay, take a look. Thank you, Loretta, for loving the NOK and helping us out. Thank you for watching on that. I love it when you get to do that at your job, and hopefully it gets you a few little, that doesn't make sense. Hopefully it gets you a chance to clear your mind when you're doing things, something to listen to, something to watch to, something to just laugh about. I hope for that. All right. Well, we are 46 minutes into a 55-minute broadcast this morning, and you guys are hanging out with me, and I do really appreciate you're hanging out with the Tombstoner. And guys, ding, I want you guys to know that I appreciate help. You know what? I'm not making it famous. I'm not making money. I'm not even getting hit on the algorithm. I do this purely because I enjoy it. It gives me something to do. And it's working on a craft of communication. Because there's a lot of times that we're communicating with each other, but people aren't hearing you. It's probably because the words you're using. It's probably the way you're speaking. It's probably the fact that you haven't reached out, let them know how you really feel. So I'm going to let you guys know how I feel this morning at 47 minutes into a 55-minute broadcast. Thank you so very much for hanging out with me. It is important because today is, it's another beautiful day. It's a Tuesday and it's glorious out there, guys. I mean, you look out there and you realize whether you have a snowstorm going on, whether you got a rainstorm going on, there's something beautiful about it. That beauty is that we're all here, that we all made it together. And I know that. I know you're probably thinking, oh God, it makes me want to puke. Well, there's so many spectacles out there for you and me to witness. The one thing is, how are you going to share them? Are you going to share them with each other, or do you share it like you keep it for yourself? What about that? Sharing is caring. That's exactly what we're trying to get across here to you guys. Share the content, share the ideas, get those ideas out there. Thought a little road trip right there would be for you. Give you a little bit of a looky-loo out the window. Give you some perspective of our glorious desert. Man, oh man, I cannot wait. So many things I want to do, but it's got to wait till I'm a millionaire. All right, maybe not, but there's a lot of things I want to do. I'm trying to figure out an order which of doing these because, you don't want to be left behind and you don't want to leave others behind. So the idea is I'm just trying to figure out what is best to do. Man, the past can be a very, very shadow-filling thing. And it can leave you in this really, really sad place if you're not careful. So I'm working on making that past just a little bit brighter. Using it to remember, trying to get out there. So guys, thank you. 50 minutes into a 55-minute broadcast. Holy shit, we're doing it. We're there hanging out. I totally appreciate you guys. What else are we going to do? What else are we going to talk about? Let's go here. What do we got here? What do we got there? And then go into the network. Yes. Loretta's got the idea, guys. You know, if you get out there and get it out there and get it out there. Oh, man. My butt hurts in this chair. I have a wooden chair I'm sitting in right now. And I'm like, what are you doing, man? You trying to like go through punishment on purpose?
The Victrola. What a great invention. Yola-hoo. One day, music will be piped through your home via Bluetooth or whatever that is. But until then, get yourself a Victrola. Break it up. Listen to your favorite singers and your songs.
The Victrola. Man, not a lot of people have a Victrola laying around. Does your parents have a Victrola laying around? Or do you have one? Have you collected? That's the only way I'm imagining someone would have a Victrola laying around, is if you're a collector or you're like an artifact hunter and you want some kind of artifact that you can hold on to. That would be the Victrola, right? Books are the same way, by the way. Families hold on to books, heirlooms, and things that we want held on and carried on. So the thing is that in the same category? Of course it is. Of course it's in the same category. So passing things on would be the message that I'm going to carry on. Losing my cousin was a terrible thing. It really burned me out. It really bummed me out. And I realized there were a lot of people mourning. And the thing was, I was trying not to take the wind out of others' sails because it's not about me. But at the same time, I really wanted him to know that I care. I went out into the desert a few nights ago and I screamed at the universe. It felt really good. That night, I had this clear feeling like I did the right thing. I'm not saying it was or it wasn't. But what I am saying is it cleared the palate. Thomas Wilsey Jr., Leroy, I will miss you. And definitely until I see you again. For the rest of you, thank you for joining us in a 55-minute broadcast, which we are 52 minutes in. We're hanging out. You're going to see me again. That means again and again. Tuesdays at 11 o'clock, you can find me right here on the NOK Network. You can find other people on the NOK Network and other fine talents. Thank you. And hopefully, I didn't mean to cough in your ear. Please forgive me. Hopefully, you can find something you enjoy. So we got a comment in here. Let's see what we got going on. Sometimes the comments suck because what happens is it's me, right? And it's my touch screen. I'm trying to make it happen. I'm trying to make the other things happen, pushing buttons and doing all that. And I just don't want to mess it up for you guys. So I try my hardest to just stay constant. You know, without you, this wouldn't be possible. Without you, the NOK wouldn't be possible. Without you, absolutely none of this would be possible. You matter so valuable to all of us. Thank you for keeping up the good hard work. Thanks for hanging out with us. Watch this. You gotta be kidding me, right? "54 minutes into our 55-minute broadcast, and you guys are here at the very end. Thank you so very much for hanging out. Now, if you've watched my show, you've been here a few times and you've hung out with me, you know at the end of the show, I play a certain clip that I love so valuably. Guys, check the checkers.
We're going to do it. I need dead silence. And then when I get it all the way down, I'm going to turn so you can all see it. And you're going to erupt in applause.
This is weird.
Yes? Yes? Yes?
My
Practice?
My ex used to say the same.
Okay, I believe you. Here we go. Dead silence.
Thank you for hanging out with me today on the NOK Network. You are hanging out with Wayniac. We did 55 minutes and you guys did it with me. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for being a part of it. And remember, get out, be something, be somebody, have some fun, guys. Keep doing it. Keep it green.